What's up, everybody? Welcome to Moneyline Media. We are back, better than ever. Got another great interview for you guys tonight. We've been busy setting all this stuff up for you guys. We are going to be joined by Gerald Wheeler. He's the center from Tulsa. We can't wait to have him on the show. Deirdre?
Well, he's a great center at Tulsa right now. I know Tulsa usually gets spoken about for their defense, but their offense was no joke. They scored a lot of points, and I would have to say a lot of them are probably because of this guy's great blocking and his amazing snapping. And he was an honorable mention on a very talented American Conference this year. Is he going to be in the draft? Is he not? Hopefully we find out today. And he's coming in. I don't know why I was doing a countdown.
Yeah, what was that countdown?
I don't know. It's late in the night. But here he comes. Hey Gerard, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Happy to have you on.
Happy to be here. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. Better now that you're here.
Absolutely. So, Gerard, we're going to start off with, how does a Texas boy end up playing at Tulsa?
I was when I first started off, I played on the defensive. I played on the defensive side of the ball, and I went to the offensive side and played online when I had switched high schools. So I didn't have a lot of tape, and a lot of people looked at me like a late bloomer, and I don't know, kind of like a under the radar type of guy. So when Tulsa had reached out to me, that was just my one, it's a great school, and then two is the biggest conference offer I had. So I just kind of went with that move to go to Oklahoma, small town like Tulsa, and ended up becoming my home.
That's it. So we have to ask you this question. I'm sorry to dive into it deep. We can't find anywhere. Have you declared for the draft yet, or are you going back to Tulsa?
Yeah, I'll be coming back next year to finish my degree, and then just work on like some small things in my game I have to correct, and just want to polish before I had made a serious decision like going to the next level. So,
well, we're excited to see you back in Tulsa. The American Conference definitely could use you. You guys are American Conference was one of the most exciting conferences to watch this year. And it was a big factor to you guys in Tulsa. And I know that Tulsa gets spoken about for their defense, but you guys had a great offense going too. What was the main reason? Because I feel like you guys improved this year as opposed to last year. What was the big reason for your improvements?
Well, on the offensive side, but as a team as well, I feel like our chemistry kind of came together, like COVID and everything going on. It's been like challenging times for everybody, but I feel like our team did a good job kind of coming together and really sticking through. And then, we just got closer, So I feel like the chemistry really became a thing, and we was playing for each other more than anything.
You just brought up COVID. What was this season like for you playing through this pandemic?
It was weird. I mean, you go on a Monday, you start game planning the team, and then you find out on Wednesday that the game got postponed or it's canceled, and then you're just on to the next one on Friday. It's like, it's kind of crazy. It was kind of like are we going to make it to the game? But it was challenging. Like I said, I'm appreciative of it because it really brought us together as a program to me, and like as a team, we getting closer. So it was challenging, and frustrating because, you put a lot of time and effort into practice and watching film and trying to figure out the best way to, prepare ourselves to compete. And then you got to flip it in a few days. It was a little irritating, but like I said, it's just what we had to kind of deal with this year.
Absolutely. So what kept you going through that mentally? How did you prepare for that when your mind is being changed so often?
Our coach said it a lot, and we kind of made it a joke as we got to the end of the year, but we just rolled the punches. You know what I'm saying? This is the game we love. This is the thing we prayed about. So just trying to make the best of our situation. Just do what we can do and do our part of make sure we try to stay safe, always wear a mask and stuff. So I don't know. It's just the one to play football.
like we said, the American Conference was super good this year. It was very good defensively. Who was the toughest guy that you kind of had to go up against as an offensive lineman on the other teams?
It was a lot of good teams and as a whole,
Right.
but SMU got a couple young guys at DT that was real strong. Not a lot of moves, but they had a good pop off the ball, so that was always tough. Tulane was interesting because they showed us a lot. They put us all in like a lot of one-on-one situations.
Okay.
And they got some good guys over there with number 5 and number 7. So that was a good challenge. UCF was a good defense in general. So, I mean, it was just as a whole, you had some good linebacker cores there too. So I'll say those teams that kind of gave us like stuff that they put on film was the kind of more challenging ones. But, yeah.
Awesome.
So your first career game where you got a chance to play was against Michigan State, I believe. What was that moment like for you to finally get a taste of the field?
In that moment in time, I was just like, man, I got to go out here and just show them what I could do, my right guard, who was actually at center at the time, he was struggling, and I was ready to get on the field. I had I just had a lot of proof, so I kind of went out there like I'm gonna just have fun and just go out there and do the best I can, and it's just been going up from there,
Yeah.
You guys did make it to a bowl game this year. Great game all throughout. What was it like playing Mississippi State on a big stage like that?
I feel like it's a big opportunity for me personally to like show that I can compete and play with anybody, any conference. You know what I'm saying? Just off of that, I feel like it was good for the school to show what we can do. It was fun. It was a good experience, and hope to see one more next year.
Definitely. I also have to ask. The end of the game also made a lot of headlines with the fight. What exactly happened that led up to that?
Just a lot of emotions going on and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying, it was a good game.
It was a great game.
High, and
It was.
that's just how I got it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good game, competitive game all throughout. I think it was one of the better bowl games. Definitely better than some of the playoff games, but definitely a very good bowl game to watch.
Yeah.
So what should fans or future teams expect from you as a player and as a person?
You talking about next level, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna work my butt off every time, and always try to be consistent. Like I don't like to settle or just be stagnant in my game. I just want to get better. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is like I feel like I'm good with people in the locker room. I'm kind of cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Or I at least try to talk to everybody. That's from DBs to our special teams unit. So I don't know. I feel like I'm a good energy, a good vibe, and I just got the end goal. I play with a lot of emotions, but that's just because I just care a lot and just put a lot of time and effort to the game. So
Right.
they always get that from me.
You said that you're going to work on some things that you want to get better at. What is some of the things on the list that you're working on this off season and going into the season?
My main thing is just getting my weight down a little bit. I feel like I'm a pretty athletic guy, but just to expand my motor on like longer drives where you got to just play 9, play 10, even 13 in some situations. You got to just develop that motor to keep going. So definitely shedding some weight is like my big focus. And I feel like everything else that I kind of need to work on, follow with it. Pad level was a thing. I'm 6'3", and sometimes you get your like 5'10" heavy nose guys, like that's the quick step guys, and you gotta get under them. You know what I'm saying? So just really cutting that weight with just adding to the pad level and then just finishing. And like I said, it kind of comes back to the weight too. Having more gas in my tank to keep my feet going throughout the drive and throughout the game and stuff like that. So that's my main focus going into off season. And then what I plan to, adjust for my last season.
Gotcha.
So take us through like a pregame with you. Is there something that gets your energy going? Do you have like a hype song that gets your emotions flowing, or is it just all between the ears, ready to go all the time?
I try to like envision a game. Like I have music going, but there's like no song that really get me. I just try to like put myself in situations, scenarios that I've seen on film, and like try to like walk through it in my head. But I stay pretty level headed. I'm not like I don't get too hyped up. I kind of just keep myself in like a pretty balanced state and just try to go out there with a clear mind, but also aware of what I can see and what could come at me. If that's from blitzes, looking at guys' feet to see which step they're gonna go, or just reading the defense in general. So I guess run through my checklist of like, what they like to do, what to expect, and stuff like that.
That's great. Is there any teams that you're? I know obviously every game is fun to play and every game you're excited about, but is there any games in particular next season that you're like, start on the calendar, I'm ready for it?
Not necessarily, to be honest. I'm really excited to play every game. I hope that the COVID kind of clears up, honestly. I just want to just kind of go every game and show people that this wasn't a fluke, that we're really like a serious team now. And that's kind of like where my mindset is and like where my focus is, to show that we can be consistent, we can be a competitor in our conference, and that, like Tulsa's here and like you're going to feel us when we come on the field, defensively and offensively.
I felt like you guys didn't get your respect kind of until later in the season, even though you were playing teams. I mean, you played a very good Oklahoma State team, very close, and that was at the beginning of the season. So,
yeah.
You played a lot of good teams, and I felt like you didn't get the respect you deserved because you guys didn't get ranked until even after beating UCF, you didn't really get ranked until after you beat. Was it SMU? Was the team that, and then you guys finally got ranked? Was there a chip on your shoulder because of that?
I mean, like, yes and no. Like, at the same time, it's like, yeah, we should have got some more. You know what I'm saying? We feel like we should have got more like recognition, but at the same time, it's like we're gonna just keep working and do what we gotta do to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it kept us humbled, and it kept our heads on straight of like everything that was coming at us. Especially with COVID and stuff. So I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on and to think about. So.
Gotcha.
So, other than Zach Smith or any other Tulsa quarterback, you could choose one quarterback to protect. NFL, college, high school, any level ever, any time period, who would it be?
And then, like, currently in the league?
It could be
anyone.
Yep.
Man, I mean, I can't really just, like, lock in on one person. As long as my quarterback is ready to be a leader and, like, always knows the O-line and has that drive about him, you know what I'm saying? I feel like energy reflects. So if a guy come in and say, we finna get it done, let's go get this money, let's go get this, let's attack it. Anybody has that mentality, I'll gladly let the block for and play with. So, anyone with that mindset, man, because that's how the mindset I try to play with.
Absolutely.
Does it depend on what gifts they get their offensive linemen during Christmas too?
Right, nah.
Because they get some nice gifts. Do you have an offensive lineman, center, offensive guard that you try to model your game after?
Yes, actually. And like I said, I look at a lot of teams for their units. You know what I'm saying? But the Raiders center, I don't know why his name's not clicking with me right now. I want to say it's I'm not even sure, but I love his game, how he plays. He finishes a lot of blocks and stuff, and I feel like he's good. Pouncey, he's a good guy to look at.
One of my favorites.
Jason Kelsey, because he just got a motor. You know what I'm saying? He's a smaller dude, but
he
plays fast and he gets to the second level really well. So guys like those, like guys, I kind of model my game after. Like I kind of just like try to take a piece of everybody's thing and like try to make it home. But yeah, those are a few guys I definitely look at. Like, okay, there's some serious dudes.
Yeah, Pouncey's probably one of my favorites to watch. Just put aside how good he is in the center position, what a team leader he is.
Yeah.
Which is incredible.
So, do you have a dream opponent?
A dream opponent, like, so I want to go against?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I want to go against Aaron Donald, and on a respect level, I just want to feel like because I know he's a great player, and like I'll just, me, I want to be the best, I want to play the best. So like, if I get that league shot, I'll definitely like love to like just go against him for the competition, just to learn and just like take that game and say like, man, that was a real dude. You know what I'm saying? And just like,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, I just want to go against the best of the best. So if that's a guy to say, I'd say him in a respectful way.
Yeah. So we play a game with all of our guests. It's rapid fire, quick questions. You can take your time answering. They're just fun questions, nothing too serious. All a fun time. You're probably you just finished finals. You don't need any thinkers. We get it.
Right.
We'll make them nice and fun. So I'll start. Where has been your favorite place to play? Like an opponent's arena.
It's funny. I actually like Cincinnati's arena. It kind of like goes like into the ground a little bit, and it has like a good atmosphere. So I like playing in Cincinnati's stadium.
Nice.
Awesome.
What's your favorite home cooked meal?
My grandma's ham
Gotcha.
and my mom's dressing. I know it's a side, but I don't know. I just love her dressing for some reason. Like the stuff. Some people call it stuffing. Some people look at it as dressing, but I don't know why. But her mac and cheese and her dressing always be good. So like, yeah, my grandma ham and then her sides would be like my favorite.
That's so funny. We had someone on before, a coach from Appalachian State, and he said his mom's dressing is his favorite too.
Yeah, she put the turkey and stuff in there. It'd be good.
Are you adding any dessert with that?
Nah, I'm not.
You can't say that to him. You can't say that to him when he's trying to cut weight.
Right.
Yeah, that's me. Do you have a favorite non-football professional sports team?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Favorite non-football professional sports team?
Oh, the Bulls. I'm originally from Chicago, so I got love for
okay.
Chicago. So yeah, the Bulls. Even though we're struggling, but we getting there.
Okay. It's okay.
Don't worry, I'm a
Yeah.
Knicks fan, so.
Oh man, yeah, that's tough. I was just looking at the Nets game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another great day for me.
Yeah, I'm a Nets fan, so it's a good day for me.
Yeah. Keep the hat.
Exactly.
If you could choose one animal to be, what would it be and why?
A lion, and because like it's my zodiac sign, and also I just feel like they're like the leader of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They just like they're aggressive, but at the same time they got a presence about themselves. I just love lions. It's always been like my favorite animal. So lions.
I'm also a Leo, July 27th.
Okay, August 19th. Cool.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Not a bear cat?
Nah.
What was your favorite game that you played this year?
Game? I play. I have a PS5, and I play like I play 2K a lot. So
I'm sorry. I meant your favorite game that you like played in, like versus
my
Cincinnati.
favorite game I'll say the Cincinnati game, our championship game, because it was just
another great game.
Yeah.
Good experience, you know what I'm saying? It didn't go away we wanted it to, but it was a great experience and great competition throughout. You know, they have some great guys up front, and we got some great guys up front, so it definitely was a fight in the trenches every play. So Cincinnati game, championship game.
All right. Well, you just brought up 2K, which brings me to my next question. In a game of NBA 2K, what team are you playing with, and who are you taking the final shot with?
If I had to pick a team, I'll pick the Lakers because you got LeBron and AD on the same team, and I'm gonna probably do like some type of post move with AD because he's a good player and he got like a 97 overall. So
Yes.
I'll probably play that. I'll probably do that.
That's a good move. Good move.
All right, one last question for you. What is your favorite jersey to wear?
Out of our combos,
Yeah.
I like our blue jerseys. I like our blue jerseys.
Nice.
Those are our home jerseys.
Perfect. Can't wait to see you in that next year as well.
Yes.
Yes. Finish strong.
Finish strong, exactly.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on. We had such a blast. We can't wait to have you on next season as a potential NFL draftee. We can't wait.
Yes.
And as
Yeah.
hopefully an American Conference champion.
Yeah, that's the goal for sure.
That's the
Definitely.
goal,
Thank you for
yeah.
having me.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you. Have a good one.
You
Thank
too.
you. Stay safe,
All right,
stay
bye-bye.
well.
You as well.
Thank you. All right, that was Gerald Wheeler, the center for Tulsa. We just found out returning.
Also, you better be
Tulsa.
happy.
Next year,
'Cause-
Tulsa's going to be excited because he's a machine. So,
He was also pretty high up on the draft boards.
you know what I forgot to ask him?
We'll have him back on.
Yeah, he plays in Tornado Alley.
Okay.
Right? He's a big guy. He's a big center. Can he block a tornado?
Maybe.
We got to ask him that next time. I'll pin that.
In that. Great. I mean, they had a great. Everyone talks about their defense, but their offense put up like 30 points in most of their games.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, that does it for our Super Interview Wednesday. And we did it.
We made it through.
We made it to.
Big week, big night for Moneyline Media.
Yep.
Guys, stay tuned. We got a
More
lot
to
coming
come.
up in the next couple days. Stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated.